everyone, this is Agiou Isidorou, Anwar. Today is Wednesday, July 21st, 2021. Today I will have a meeting at 1 p.m. in this street, number 4, with UNHCR. It's now 12:30. I have to wait for half more hour. Then go and see the people from UNHCR to find out what this is about. Hello?
Hello?
I have a meeting with UNHCR here.
Yes. Your name, please?
Anwar. Nilufari Anwar.
Anwar, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing? Shall we?
Yes.
Let's go. There is a session. Let's go. There is a session for a family. So the room is being used by a family, another family now, and they are discussing, they are being interviewed. So we will be waiting 5 minutes, the room will be free for us. Okay?
If you don't have space, I can do it outside.
No, it's okay. We have space, but we will be available in a while.
Where do I wait?
I will show you. There is a step here in the first floor. Do you want to leave your stuff somewhere to carry everything?
No, I don't feel safe. I want to carry it. That's all. Wait here, okay.
Leave your stuff as well if you want, wherever you want.
Okay.
And we will be entering in a while. You want to take your stuff inside? Safer.
Do you want? Is it ready? Can I get in now?
Yeah, of course. Come on. If you want to leave your stuff, you can leave it there.
I want them to be with me.
No worries.
If it's okay.
Yes.
Do you like a coffee? You have water. That's, no, you can bring me also a glass of water. You're fine.
Additional water, you're fine?
Sorry?
Additional water, you want additional water, you want something?
No.
You're good?
It's okay.
Okay, before we start, I would like this discussion not to be recorded like the last time. Can we put our mobile phones and put also mine on the back? So that we can speak in a way in a confidential setting and in a more relaxed setting. So did you find here the topic for this? Did you find the place for presence?
Yeah, Google Map Internet.
You're more skilled than me then. You are better skilled than me then. I have found his help, I would have not found it. So it's very good.
I sent you a ping, which has to do, right?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. So we had both of us received the message that you have sent in the email that you have sent us that you mentioned the day before yesterday, which reached us. We got it immediately after having spoken to you, and we have here about the Yes. Yes, you can see it. This is the whole correspondence. It goes back with the start, which is a very long. The first one was the one that you addressed. So So we have, I think, everything.
And that's I wanted to make sure that you have. But I don't have to repeat myself all over again, explain to you.
So, no, you don't need to go through the details. We write both of us. So we write that, and I also write, I printed out the two letters that UNHCR has given to you in 2017 and in 2018. So that I have also, that we have also that background. And what we wanted to do today is to have a discussion with you to see what can be done. And on the one hand, for you to understand what we as UNHCR can do or do in Greece, and for us to understand what it is that we can improve. Now I see, and please come in when you want to add on.
If I may, first of all, to clarify two things. One, that this room will be used for a vulnerability assessment after us, so we have booked it especially for our meeting. So we have available the room for 1 to 2, just to clarify that we have the time frame to discuss, because then the family will come in to be assessed from the municipality reference. And secondly, just to say that you see that by using the general email of UNHCR, it's very helpful, because if you had sent it to individual emails, maybe you wouldn't have reached us. By sending to the general email, this general email is being forwarded to the personnel. So you see that we have everything that we have sent since the beginning. Just to clarify this, because if you're asking for individual emails, this will not help. It will be better to continue sending it in the general email of UNHCR, but it will be forwarded to the staff and they will be informed about the message.
So yes, because also there is a procedure that every message that comes in is registered, and therefore it doesn't get lost. Whereas my own email, I don't use half of the messages that come as I'm not able to. But basically, from our discussion, from our very brief discussion on Monday, and from the letters that, from the emails that you have sent us, I basically see three issues on which we would like to touch upon. One is the issue of global solutions for refugees in Greece and the request for resettlement. The other issues that you mentioned on Monday, the fact that we are living on the street and the housing issue. And then you also mentioned food or money to cover the basic needs. And we can really briefly touch upon these three things. Anything you want to add?
No, I would like to hear from you as well to, share your thoughts and things that you would like to discuss with us. Speak freely. This is why we're here, to discuss with you and exchange opinions and see whether we can find a way, a solution to something of the things that you're...
So, I've been held hostage, my message is not clear. I've been held hostage in this country against my will. Now for nearly 7 years. They robbed me of everything. I'm asking for settlement in another country because I have no protection here. I have never seen any protection here. As if I have been able to survive till last year, it was because of my own savings from the past, which was finished last year during my second hunger strike. I'm surviving now on other people's donation since last year. So I cannot settle in this country. I urge UNHCR to refer my case for resettlement to another country, because wherever I go, they ask for referral from UNHCR. This is what UNHCR is mandated to do as one of its jobs. Resettlement, repatriation, local integration. Repatriation is not possible in my case. Integration is not possible, so you have to refer my case for resettlement. That's what my request is, and it is all clear in my own emails, in all my videos, in all my posters. But for my immediate needs at this very moment is my accommodation and my survival. Because you know how the situation is. I had a shelter in front of me in UNHCR for nearly 4 years. They took it. They took all my clothes. I have no money. And that's all I have right now. I don't have money to give myself to. That's all I have right now. So that's how it is. So do your job, please. Do your job, find me asylum, and put an end to this endless format. That's all. I have nothing else to add in addition to what I have already addressed to you in writing. Addressed to UNHCR, of course.
Okay, so we agree that it's the three issues issues on the rural solution, the housing as an emergency.
Yes, these three issues. So UNHCR can find a durable solution from Greece, or address my case to another UNHCR office, whether in Europe or outside Europe. I don't care. I want my problem to be solved. I don't want to be people smugglers. I don't want to deal with people smugglers. I don't want to be trapped in another country for many other years. And this is the legal channels everybody claims. You claim to be a humanitarian organization, Resettlement refugees, helping refugees, but no. I'm asking for help since 2012, not just from 2014. I have been asking for UNHCR help from 2012 in Iraq. Why aren't you helping? You use that. That's the reason. Why am I coming to UNHCR? There is a reason I'm coming to UNHCR. There is a reason your organization is being established for people like us, to serve us. Serve me. Why aren't you serving me? I am in need of help. That's why I'm coming to you. I've been living in exile for nearly 10 years in northern Iraq. I didn't come to UNHCR for as long as there was no need. But as soon as there was escalation in my situation, I couldn't stay. I had to ask for help. And I'm asking for help since 2012. Solve my problem, please. I don't have a country. I'm a stateless person. I can't settle in this country. You cannot force me to stay in this country. Nobody can. Nobody has the right to do that. And I didn't ask for asylum, honestly, in Greece. I've been misled in 2014. Something shouldn't have been done. Why I was misled? By the authorities, by UNHCR, by the Greek authorities. Why? I had the right to receive reliable information so I could make a decision for my life. You make the decision for me by giving me false information. This is not right. Now, all my life, for the past 7 years, misery. Why? I didn't seek asylum to be robbed, to pay and suffer every day, every single minute of my life. Why? Because some people like it, because that is your policy. I don't care about your policy, this is my life. You cannot play with my life. No one has the right to play with my life. And you are not established to, supposedly, to do the opposite of what you are mandated to do. That's what you have been doing for the past 7 years. Please, enough, I cannot take this anymore. How many times you go to detention, prison, court?
Okay, no thanks. And the reason why we are sitting down is to understand a bit what is that is possible and what is not.
Well, what is not possible? You are not going to send me to Mars, to another country.
And of course, in the end, it's your life in a way is, as you said, it's your responsibility and others can force you. But what we can maybe do is to give you a bit the parameters of the way UNHCR works and how the working or how the refugee protection system here functions. Now, one, as you know, of course, from the letters, and I will not need to repeat it, but one starting point is that from the European Union member states, UNHCR does not have a resettlement program. The idea is that the European Union member states are countries where refugees from other parts of the world, from the Middle East, from Sub-Saharan Africa, and from Latin America, can be resettled to and find a solution here. So UNHCR does not have an option and a function to resettle from any member states, from Greece or from Italy or from Spain or from Germany or Austria, to a third country refugees. That's the starting point. So that option we don't as such have on the table. The other thing is that several of the the incidents and the issues that you have been confronted with, and also the problems that you have, are also partly the fact that, if I understood correctly, that you don't have any document certifying your lawful stay here in the country, and if you stops you, they may see, okay, this is somebody without a document, and that exposes you to more risks of abuse and risks of violence.
No, that's not true, because even when I had the documents valid in my pocket, that was still happening.
But maybe in the past, but these days with the new government, they are very strict on enforcing immigration law. So I need to tell you, because I see this as a risk, not only me, but other people in a similar situation, that the risk of being stopped by the police and detained if you don't have documents is becoming bigger, and I think nobody of us wants that to happen. I understand that you have experienced difficult situations, and you said yourself nobody can force you to stay in Greece. But the way the European asylum system is constructed, so to speak, is that in the country where you are present, you receive refugee status. That country is obliged to give you documentation, and under certain circumstances, once you have a travel document, you can also lawfully travel within the European Union, at least for short-term visits. And this is maybe something also for you to think about whether this could be an option for you. Because
no, it's not an option, because have you read my mail? If you have seen my mail, then you should know that I already been in Sweden in 2014. In 2015, I was being sent back here illegally, deported.
Yeah, so, I don't know the circumstances of that. Neither I did, and I saw that you were returned from Sweden.
So why are we talking about Europe right now? Because I was being deported from Sweden back to Greece because of the Dublin regulation, supposedly because of the documents I had from Greece. So Europe is no option for me, and I'm not looking for asylum or resettlement in any European country. I'm asking for settlement in other countries outside Europe. That's what I'm asking for, and that's because of the regulations that are in place. Because of the situation that is unjustly forced on me. They have held me here by force. Do you understand? They have held me here in this country by force. And the temporary visa you are referring to, it's not, and it's bullshit. It's only for the people who have, it's only for you to go and spend your money and come back. Come back to where? I never wanted to be in this place. I never wanted to ask for asylum in Greece. That's the main issue. That's the problem that you need to sort it out. By pressing me for further imprisonment in this country, you are not solving anything. You are just making the problem bigger. And this is more problematic for me. As I said, you have two options. So find me a durable solution. And this, you cannot do it from here. Refer my case to another UNHCR, whether inside Europe or outside Europe. It is your job, I don't know, you do your job, you know your job better, so refer my case to that office and ask them to take on my case and solve my problem. I'm a stateless person in Israel for 17 years. Enough is enough. I need to have a country that can offer me protection. I need to have a normal life. I need to work, I need to study, I need to engage in the community. I need to build a life for myself. What is this? 7 years. I'm on the air. In front of UNHCR, 4 years of it. You need to realize, you need to come to a sense that is logical. What you are pressing right now for the past 7 years is not logical. It's a crime. Crime against humanity. And you are violating all my fundamental rights. Every day.
I would like to ask you something. It's okay with you. You are saying that you would like to have a proper life, that you would like to work, you would like to integrate the society. May I ask?
Not in Greece.
Why not?
Why would I? The country, the people who have enslaved me in 2014, the country that caused my illegal deportation from Sweden back here to this country when I never wanted to be here.
The country that has robbed me of everything, it's the country that is torturing me, everything, persecuting me for how many years now? 5 years for trying to reach UNHCR and seek a global and sustainable solution for my life. Why would I want to be here? I never want to be here. I don't like this place. I don't like these people. And there is no integration in this country. There is no prospect for me. There is no future for me. I need a future. I need to make use of my life. I cannot make use of my life in this country.
Look, Anwar, I would like to have the space to disagree with you on that. Why? Because you have a lot of skills and you could seek.
I can't. If I could, I would have for the past 10 years. Well,
shall we, let's say, if there is any option to integrate here?
no, there is no options. You cannot force me now back again to 2014.
No, of course you will do anything. I'm not suggesting, this is a proposal.
Well, you shouldn't suggest that. I mean, this is preposterous. Why are you suggesting this after 7 years? Are you familiar with my case? Have you read my mail?
Yes, I'm familiar.
You shouldn't suggest that.
I'm suggesting things within the frame of my capacities. Okay, I'm suggesting something that...
my friend, UNHCR.
I cannot suggest something
I did not ask UNHCR to do something that is not UNHCR's mandate. I asked UNHCR to do something that is mandated to do. That's all. That's all. That's because everybody I ask, after all I've been through with UNHCR, I never wanted to be dependent on UNHCR for getting out of this country. But suddenly that is how the situation is. Everywhere I go, they refer me back to UNHCR. Find a solution to this issue instead. This is your... And by the way, this is now, we are talking about my survival, my accommodation. I don't know if you are going to provide me with anything. All those aside, I should have been able to get legal aid. I can't even get legal aid to defend my rights. What is this?
Would you like to cooperate with us if we will have the ability to suggest some solutions in terms of your survival here?
For survival, it depends what you are going to offer. I mean, right now, as I said, I need legal aid, first of all. This is a problematic, so you have to acknowledge, UNHCR needs to acknowledge officially that I've been held hostage in this country. Because I never asked for asylum in this country, I was being misled. So this is the first term that you should acknowledge. And as I said, I've been surviving all at the expense of myself. Now I can't take it. UNHCR is responsible for refugees. I'm a beneficiary of international protection. A refugee in the area of the need of resettlement. If you cannot do it right away, right now I have immediate needs, food, survival, other things. Aside those, I also need legal aid to find a solution for myself. Why they help me out? That's it.
What would you like the legal aid for? I mean, very specifically, I mean, to prosecute
the Greek government, to prosecute UNHCR. I want my case to go to the European Court of Human Rights. What is this?
You would like us to find...
I'm in prison.
Okay. Let's take it actually from the beginning to try and find some steps forward. Okay, but I would like to have your cooperation on that. I mean, I cannot do anything without your cooperation. So, in any case, right now, Anwar, he is with physical presence in Greece. Okay, you are here with us.
Hostage.
Now, we need to see what we can do in the framework of our abilities and what we can offer to Anwar in the framework of our capacity, because you are referring to UNHCR's mandate, but I think you already know that UNHCR's mandate from country to country, it's different.
No, it's not. They have 3 mandates globally. Resettlement, repatriation, local integration. 2 of which cannot be applied and cannot be practiced in my case. The only one case remains. Durable solution.
I suppose where we agree to disagree with that, the director uses the options of the durable solutions. And as I mentioned at the beginning, from the European Union member states,
UNHCR
That's not true. That's not true. They are doing resettlement, or they call it relocation from Greece, from Italy every day. They occupy OM. I see the flights. People are being taken from Greece to other countries. And they have been doing this since 2015. There was a relocation program, active relocation program in 2015. You didn't even include me in that program in 2015.
But Anwar, wait. The relocation program was very specific for them, but even by checking the possibility, first of all, the relocation program was only to European countries. It was not abroad.
Yeah, okay, but that's what I say. I asked for relocation in 2015 after my deportation from Sweden. You didn't listen to me. You just called the police for me, sent me to detention.
The relocation program, at least to my knowledge in Greece, started in a very specific period of time. At the beginning, it was to facilitate actually the people that were asylum seekers, and they were being accepted by other European countries in a voluntary basis, of course, whenever the European countries were willing to accept people.
How did they accept? There was a program.
Yes, it was a program that we needed to follow some steps.
But there wasn't such a program a year prior to that, in 2014.
This program was started in 2016, closed after a while, reopened for a while. It has these starts and ends. I mean, it opens and then closes back, and it's on and available on for a very specific period of time. The most crucial part, though, is that someone to be included in the project, in the program of relocation, you need to have some specific requirements, one of which is to have some documents. I mean, you need to have a residence permit, you need to have a document that will show who you are, and then your case will be...
Well, I had those documents in 2015, so what are you telling me now with those documents, instead of calling the police at that time? That's all I have right now, so I don't have anything else.
This is
May I see?
Yeah, of course. Well, you can also see the copy of the ID.
This is expired.
This is expired, it's old, but it's...
2018.
Yes.
Expired. I've been undocumented ever since.
Well, let's check solutions, one by one. As we don't really know whether the relocation program will reopen. Maybe it will reopen though. Okay.
They did just 1 week ago, they took some people from Greece to other countries. You have posted 1,000 people have been relocated. Why you say you don't know? Are you trying to mislead me? What is it?
No. I didn't say it. What did I say? I didn't say that I don't know. I'm saying that the relocation program is for a very specific period of time, for very specific people.
It's happening right now.
But one of the main requirements is someone to have documents. This is what we're starting.
Yeah, that's a relocation for Europe, but I said I do not want to be in Europe anymore because I suffered enough. It's enough in Europe. Go to Europe, go to where?
Can we work from the starting point? Are you willing to do something with your document because you are a recognized refugee, and you could have a valid document that could possibly help you to take some steps further forward?
Like what?
First of all, to renew your residence permit.
To do what?
Have a valid, to see what's the options are.
I mean, should I go waste my time renew a residence permit that has no use for me?
think,
For
It
example,
has a use for you. It has a use for you.
No, it
It
has-
does have a use for you.
no.
it will help you when you start the police, for sure.
No, it never helped me in the past, and it is not going to help me in the future. If you say I could have benefited from some aids, when I had those documents valid in my pocket, I showed it to you many times. Even in 2017, and during my first time of strike, I asked for accommodation, you didn't care. I asked for this monthly allowance, you didn't provide. So,
Maybe-
if that didn't help me out at that time,
Maybe that's something. To make a little bit the discussion more productive. Can we please start from now on? Because, okay,
Start now on to do what? In the future? I need to see the future. My future, my future is outside of this country. If you are pushing for my father imprisonment in this country, then there will be no discussion because...
First of all, I want to clarify, I'm not pushing for anything. Okay?
Yeah, you are not pushing, you are not saying that you are not pushing, but you are practically doing it.
I'm here
7 years.
to inform
It's not
you.
a joke.
No, I'm
Do
not.
you know how, if one person used his life effectively in a country that could offer him opportunity, what a person can achieve in 7 years?
We understand everything that you're saying, but what I'm suggesting is that we should start discussing about the future a little bit and start going back to the past all the time. So, I can tell you right now what you could possibly achieve by having a valid residence permit. Okay, this is your choice afterwards. I'm not forcing anything. By having a valid residence permit, you will have, after a while, if you apply for it, travel documents that could help you travel to a European country for 3 months and then come back for 6 months in Greece and travel back to a European country for another 3 months. So I'm just saying the options. I'm just sharing information with you. You will have the ability to be linked with social services and welfare services of Greece, like the minimum guaranteed income, that we could try and make an effort for you to be linked with that. You will be able to have tax number, you will be able to open bank accounts, you will be able to be linked possibly with working options, and refer possibly as well to partners that we could support you in taking steps forward, in drafting CVs, in trying to apply for jobs, and so on and so forth. I'm just saying what exists. Keep that information. I'm not pushing for anything. Okay? And in this way, having these documents as well, first, you will be secured of any check possible around. Second, if an option, if a chance appears, you will be able to grab it. If an option and chance appears and you don't have documents, you don't have the time to grab anything.
I have documents. Beneficiary of international protection. That's all you need. What I am asking for is resettlement, right? All you need to have from me is that I be a beneficiary of international protection. It's I am. Am I not?
Which is something very strong that we have achieved. Okay, it's not...
That's all you need to refer my case for resettlement. That's all you need. You don't need anything else.
We need, for the documents, we renew those.
No, you don't need that.
But Anwar, your documents right now are expired.
Expired. As I said, I've been held hostage in this country. I never asked for this document to be permanently trapped in this country. The reason I went and paid for these documents, so I have a legal way to leave Greece, these other European countries, and seek permanent residency there. So I wouldn't have to pay people smugglers. That didn't work out. I don't need documents from Greece.
So this is private document? This is
Yes.
the permit? The card. And this is actually the document that says that Anwar Milfari is recognized definition.
So, but it's not, but this
It's not valid.
yeah, it's not anymore
You need to renew
valid.
it.
Expired in 2018.
Yeah.
Yes, for 3 years expired.
Yeah.
One step, for example, would be to renew it. Okay, renew it. And if you don't use it, don't use it. Why you don't do that? I mean,
Do you realize the meaning of being hostage, held against your will?
but
I don't need these documents. When I go and apply for this document again, I'm not a hostage anymore. I'm a hostage. I never asked for this document to be permanently stuck in this country.
What
Do you realize that?
what was your request back then?
As I said, I clearly informed the authorities, including UNHCR, that I did not want to pay people smugglers to leave Greece. I did not want to stay in this country. If there is a legal way that you could show it to me and I could follow, please let me know so I could do these legal ways in order to leave Greece and with other European countries. That's what they said. Go apply for this asylum here. If I admitted you're gonna get I have written it, of course. At that moment, I asked specifically about the Dublin regulations. They said Dublin is in hold for Greece. I'm talking about 2014. Dublin is in hold for Greece. They are European country, they are very good people. And Greece was in economic crisis at back then. Greece is in economic crisis. They know how bad the situation is in Greece. They understand and they will not send you back to Greece. That's what they told me. And based on that information, I went and stayed 9-10 months to get these documents, so I could live without going to pay people smugglers. Otherwise, I had money, I could pay people smugglers like so many other people. So I have paid people smugglers and this year, but now they have settled there. They have a life for themselves, and I'm now here again, repeating myself for the past 7 years, living like hell, only for a piece of paper from UNHCR agency, a resettlement referral. That's why
I'm totally with you. Okay, let's discuss about something that you just said that is very important. Okay, you just said that I came here and I asked whether there is a legal way for me to be resettled. So you actively asked and checked whether there is an option for you to be resettled in a country outside of Europe.
right now.
But then when you...
No, but then I asked for a legal way to go other European countries, not outside.
So what did you receive as an answer?
They said go introduce yourself to the asylum authorities, make your case. If admitted as a refugee, you are going to get documents and then you would be able to leave, go to Europe wherever you want, in a country of your choice, and stay there permanently. So what did we do? I also checked with other organizations just to make sure that the information is correct. I was getting, conflicting opinions, but most of them said the same thing, because the Greece is in a bad situation, they will let you stay, they won't set you back. Dublin is on hold. So I stayed, I made a case, I was admitted, I got documents, and I left. You see the date here on these documents? I left exactly the same date. Here, the date this was issued. Where is it?
You left to Sweden that day?
Exactly the same day. I had a ticket. No, I went to Italy. I went to Rome because during this period that I was waiting, I knew I have a case. So I knew if they are not no bias, I will be given the protection, the asylum refugee status. So I hadn't had a problem with that. So during this waiting time, I was also trying to speak with other embassies like the US Embassy, specifically and the Canadian Embassy, to see if there is a way for me for my resettlement in their countries. So, for example, Canada, which I want to be resettled there, which is my first option. I would like to go there. So they told me they are not processing the cases. Any application from here, I have to go to Rome. So the same day I went to Rome. As soon as I got this, and only to the Canadian Embassy, which I did, and I went there, and they asked for a letter from UNHCR. I went to the UNHCR office there in Rome. I got played again by UNHCR. Instead of recognizing my issue, they asked me for a letter from the embassy. Give me the name of the letter. I mean, what is this? And back and forth for several days, I couldn't afford it anymore. Very expensive. I left and I went to France, to Calais. Wanted to enter UK. I saw the situation there in Calais. I don't know if you have seen it there. In 2015, so people dying, crossing the tunnel, I couldn't tolerate that. I heard a lot of stories there. So I didn't stay, I went to Sweden instead, and this is what happened. They didn't ask me anything. They didn't ask anything, any question about my asylum, nothing. The only question they asked, if you have any papers from any countries in Europe, if you have ever applied, the answer to both those questions was yes, and they sent me back right away. exactly when all the borders were open. Why? And now I'm having this issue ever since. Nobody listens to me.
If I may just, as a piece of information, according to the European Union law, if you are a recognized refugee, you have, under certain conditions, the possibility, you need a travel document, you need to show that you have sufficient money, the possibility to stay in another European country, to visit another European country for 3 months, and 6 months out of 12. But there is also
what is your name? Mr. Adriana, I need a country to be able to stay permanently. What is it? I'm not a tourist.
There is also, there is also another option under the law, but this is only for once you as a refugee or as any migrant acquire a long-term resident status, but this needs to be acquired by having resided in the country lawfully for a certain period of years and fulfill certain other conditions. You need to have a job and to show that you have income. That gives you also the possibility to look for a job and the possibility in another EU member state. This is something which is less known. It's called long-term residence. You can maybe do some research on the internet of this, but this also exists. I just wanted to be aware of these.
I'm aware.
Because we come back to the longer term prospects. I mean, on the, as I see now, maybe I will be wrong, we can correct me, but I see that as there is from the UNHCR offices in Europe, no resettlement program, and the UNHCR will not resettle refugees from Greece or Italy or Austria to other countries. The only thing I can see as a reasonable strategy would be to try to get to establish yourself to a sufficient degree of solidity here so that you can then enjoy this right of moving around Europe and select the place where you want to look for a job.
Because you have this is not going to happen. As I said, I've been held hostage here, and UNHCR, if you do not have a resettlement program active, I've been told by your own employee in 2017 when I was on the strike, they told me that there are other possibilities still for my resettlement in another country. I was told by UNHCR that UNHCR needs 2 years in order to get the documents, publicize, do some public works about my case, that's what they said, and then submit my case for resettlement to Canada specifically in 2017. Now 2021, what is this? So refer my case for resettlement, end of the story. You can't do it from here, despite what you said. UNHCR in 2017, refer my case to another UNHCR office inside or outside Europe that can refer my case for resettlement urgently. There is nothing else to discuss here. If you think UNHCR is going to resettle me in another country, okay, but you still need time, okay. Right now my immediate needs are my accommodation, my survival. Help me with those. You can't help me with those. I'm surviving on other people's donations. Okay, help me open a bank account in trust so I could access the donations I received online. Because now I have received some money, but I can't access it because I don't have a bank account. My fundraising campaign hasn't been linked to a bank account. So help me out. This is the situation. Do not turn this into something else that you would like to. Enough is enough. I've been held hostage here 7 years. You need to understand this. You need to understand this.
We don't want Anwar to turn this to anything that we would like to. Okay, we are here to discuss with you, to get to know each other and try to find something.
What discussions? There is nothing to discuss. My needs are clear. Resettlement now. Resettlement now. You still need time, accommodate me somewhere, provide me with my food, my survival, and let me know when you have a country that is ready to take me in.
Right, okay. Let's take it step by step then. Okay.
What's the finish? I'm 7 years. I showed you my money. I don't have money. Now I'm worried. Do you realize how stressful the situation is for me? I sleep in the bushes. There are snakes, rats, ants. I have this and I'm even covering my head. I mean, what are you aiming for at UNHCR? Do your job. I even have to cover my ear. For fear of, other things get inside. I have a lot of stuff. I mean, I made videos, raticized things for, I think, for killing ants.
According to your request.
Yes.
Okay. So, right now, UNHCR in Greece has UNHCR is here to support the state systems, and as you have seen, the asylum process is being conducted by the asylum service and the ministry. The reception and the reception conditions and the integration of recognized refugees is being dealt by the Ministry of Accommodation and Asylum. UNHCR is here to support the systems. So the frame that the UNHCR can work is very specific here in Greece, and it's quite different from countries in the East. Most probably that you know that UNHCR could possibly offer other services and other support. So right now, as we speak, I cannot talk about the future. Right now,
this is what you have said to me in 2017. In I was there.
Let me conclude and now we'll discuss again. So UNHCR from here does not run a resettlement program for Canada or USA.
If you don't have a resettlement program, still there is a possibility for me to be resettled in another country.
Like which country? In the European country?
No, outside it.
I'm saying again, UNHCR here in Greece doesn't have any project or program that could resettle people outside of Europe.
UNHCR mandate is global.
Yes, but in each country we are in the framework of the...
You cannot do it here, okay? You cannot do it here. You have to find me a solution, right? Am I not even a big? Because I refer my case to another UNHCR that can fix my problem. So I don't see UNHCR Greece again ever. I deal with them. Right? You can't be from here, please. I urge you, UNHCR, I beg you, refer my case to another UNHCR office that can fix my problem. I cannot settle in this country, I cannot stay in this country, I cannot take this situation anymore. Enough is enough. Okay, and I lost everything. I lost everything.
May I please conclude my thoughts? So, in any case, if something appears in the future, of course, you know that we will have it in mind. You know that.
No, I don't know that.
I'm saying
I don't know nothing. You told me in 2017, as I said, your colleagues, Mr. Petros Mastakas, there was another lady, I don't remember her name right now. And they told me, 2 years. Now it's 2021. Where is it? Fix my day. All I saw in all these years, I saw police, court, prison, being attacked by people, my shelter being destroyed, my clothes being taken away. I stayed there summers, winters.
That's why I'm trying to conclude my thoughts to start my point and reach another point. Since right now there is no resettlement program that could be supported from UNHCR in Greece, let's hope that something will occur in the future, but right now there's nothing. Let's see our options and possibilities right now. One of the main things that we should see, even for you to be supported in terms of your living conditions, is your documentation and the possibilities to link you with factors that could support you in the field in many ways. Maybe you already know many actors and many agencies that could support you because we are here for some years, and you have ability, skills, and you are an intelligent person, and you can find some ways, but I believe that everything, first of all, starts from updating, renewing.
No, that's not start from there. It's not going to start from there. It's not going to start from there. This country held me hostage. That's where we have problem, mister. That's where we have problem. I tell UNHCR, the United Nations Refugee Agency, I've been held hostage in Greece. I never asked for asylum in Greece. I was being misled by the authorities, including the UNHCR itself in 2014. Stop pushing for my further imprisonment in Greece. You cannot refer my case for resettlement from this office. Please address my case to another UNHCR office formally and help for my transition to that office urgently.
But even if, let's discuss about what you are proposing right now. To refer your
I'm not proposing it right now. You can see from my letters I have proposed this since 2017. I have written it, I have made videos, I posted it online, all my situation is public. What you are doing, have been doing for the past years, you are insulting my intelligence every day, every hour, every minute. You are trying to kill me.
No.
What is this? This is not humanitarian, this is crime against humanity.
We wouldn't be
We
here.
have a problem, mister. You should realize we have a problem now.
We wouldn't be here.
As a refugee, you claim to be helping me. Help me. Find me a solution. This is the problem. Do not try to turn it into something that is easier for you to fix. I don't care. I'm a refugee. I don't have a country. I've been in exile for 17 years. I never asked for asylum in this country. I've been held hostage here in this country. I've been deprived of everything in this country for the past 7 years. I've been attacked by many people. I've been sent to jail. I've been persecuted. Enough is enough. I cannot take this anymore. Solve my problem. Resettlement now. You can't do it from this office. Address my case to another UNHCR office inside or outside Europe that can fix my problem. That's all to it. If you can fix it now from your office, then please provide me with somewhere I could stay. So somewhere I could receive some essentials for my survival. Otherwise, I don't know where this is going to lead to. I have to announce another hunger strike. Die of hunger strike in front of UNHCR. I have taken two. Enough is enough, mister. When you are going to come to your senses, I mean nothing like this. Whatever you do in this world never means so many years. All I need is a letter. So many years. Being tormented every day. Why? Why? What are you aiming for? I'm here. I didn't ask for asylum in this country. I've been held hostage. You need to realize, you need to make a statement in fact. You never made a statement. You are talking about people who, I don't know, have some achievement or something in this country because of they want to be here, but never talked about my case. You need to make a statement about my case because why am I to UNHCR? Why am I talking to you? Do you think I like UNHCR after all these years? After all you have done to me? I never liked UNHCR. I will never like UNHCR for the rest of my life. The reason I'm here because that's unfortunately that's how the situation is. You are being mandated to hold refugees. Help me, this is my situation. Are you biased? If you are biased, let's find out. If you are not biased, why aren't you solving my problem? Why are you just trying to, start over from 2015? Start over, no start over. No paper renewal. All you need for my resettlement is that I'm a recognized refugee. Here I am. I have proof. So, finished. Please find me a country that can offer me asylum. Find me a country. Make a statement, a simple statement from UNHCR addressed to Canada, to United States or to Australia. We have this issue here. UNHCR cannot find him a problem. He needs asylum. He cannot find asylum. When you please find him asylum. Write a statement, write a letter, make a statement. See if they are going to solve my problem or not. Because I'm tired. I cannot go ask these people again and again, please grant me asylum, please help for my resettlement, and all I see is to deal with the police, being attacked by police. I'm tired. How many times I can tolerate this? How many times? Imagine yourself in my position. How many times, wherever I go, every day I feel being humiliated. My life is being disregarded. All my rights are being disregarded. I'm not a slave. Am I a slave? Are you producing slaves? What is this? 7 years, elected.
The reason why we sit down with you is because you're very much aware of the issues described here and what you said.
This is all. As I said, I mean, why UNHCR tells me that you can fix my problem in 2017? Now you will say, you tell me the thing again. Because I had an option for me. I could go to Malta, for example. I had communication with them in 2017. I could go there, my documents were still valid. I could go and ask them to help for my durable solution. Now I can't go.
What you are saying, or you mentioned that we should address your case to another UNHCR office, but the response to the other UNHCR office will be the same.
It is not going to be the same. Why? It's going to be the same.
For refugees who are recognized in a European state.
I don't want this recognition from Greece.
I accept that. But that's the...
If there is a legal matter here that this document are the problem, in fact, we'll revoke it legally. Because, as I say to you, as I told you repeatedly, I never asked for asylum in Greece. I never ever want to be in this country. I've been held hostage here against my will. Find me a solution. Stop pushing for my further imprisonment in Greece, please.
We have at this moment in time, where the referral to resettlement is not a possible option, the only things that we can offer, so to speak, is what the ministers will say, trying to find or to help you to find solutions to probably your urgent needs, at least for the moment, so the bank account, the minimum income and so on. But all that can only be triggered if you have a valid and not expired document. So
you can UNHCR, the aid you are referring to is going to be coming from the state.
It's from the state because
I asked from UNHCR.
Because UNHCR has handed over, I mean in the past also in Greece UNHCR was supporting refugees.
Yes, but my issue is not with the Greek state. I've been held hostage in this country. I am addressing UNHCR. You are receiving funds from the global country, from the rest of the world. You receive more funds than the Greek state. Help me.
Well, that's not correct. Most of the funds...
Why is not good? It's public, everywhere.
Yes, but most of the funds go to the Greek state to respond to the needs of the refugees.
They also receive funds separately, Mr. Andriana. So, where all these funds goes?
But
well, there is no but. All you do is to buy some tents to give some refugees in some camps on the island. That's all. I mean, that's all I see. That's all everybody sees. What is it? Are you building tent cities around the world? Are you making refugees or turning refugees into slaves? Find a solution. Why this thing seems to be so difficult, out of reach? What is this?
If I understand correctly, Anwar, you don't want to be into the welfare system of the state.
I asked UNHCR how many times I have to go to UNHCR. I've been to the ministry 2 weeks ago, I think. They were almost sent me to jail for seeking help, trying to see the minister. That's how it is.
UNHCR used to run a casa system program, which is currently finalized, is concluded, and is being handed over to the ministry and the state. So the casa systems program is not under UNHCR anymore. The same applies as well with the ST accommodation scheme, that UNHCR actually was supporting the state in the reception conditions by running this ST of many organizations, but this is already, for months now, being handed over to the state. So the state is running this project and this response towards refugees and asylum seekers. So, as I explained to you before, UNHCR is here to support the state systems and structures to support refugees and asylum seekers and the refugees of the
So you work in the favor of the government rather than working in the favor of the refugees. That's what you do. That's why you never talked about my case.
But Anwar, this is a European country that has legislation.
No, I don't care if it is a European country or it is not a European country. Greece is not safe for me.
But Greece, though, I'm saying again, is a specific state, and UNHCR came here to give guidance and support the state to create structures to support refugees.
You have, as UNHCR, excluded me from receiving any aid that was possible from UNHCR. You just said that you handed all those programs back to the state a few months ago. When, in fact, just look at the dates of my letters. Since when I have been asking for accommodation, since when I have been asking to receive this monthly allowance, since my illegal deportation from Sweden back to this country, September 2015. Why I never received it? I had my documents, papers valid on my passport. I showed it to your colleagues in front of your office in Michalakoipoulou 91. Why you didn't help me? Now you are using those things that, you're just making an excuse. They handed over those programs to the state, we cannot help you. What is
Let's make an excuse. I just want you to have a clear picture of what's happening.
Yeah, what is happening? What is happening? Why you don't have a clear picture of what happened? When you had access to those funds, why you didn't provide me with those funds, even when I asked for it? Why you didn't accommodate me, even when I asked for it, when you had full control on it?
Anwar, we have tried to give you some guidance. We have drafted some...
I don't need guidance, Mr. Guidance. I need a solution.
In order to
Solution. What do I do with guidance? I don't like guidance. I feel like I received the false information again.
We have arranged 2 meetings in the past with you. Sit down and discuss and see how things can...
Yeah, in 2017.
And we never met finally. And we are meeting for the first time in August 2021. So...
And we are discussing the same thing.
We made some...
I've been in front of UNHCR all this time. I have been asking for UNHCR for my accommodation for this monthly allowance. You never offered me anything. Now you say go renew your documents. Why I renew my documents? Why did you provide me with those when I had my documents valid? Why you called the police when I had my documents valid? At that time they told me, let me inform you, because I don't have your face, not very familiar, yours too, but since I talk with other people, they told me you have to have an address in order to receive this monthly allowance. I didn't have an address, you could accommodate me, but you didn't do it. And you also didn't provide me with this cash assistance. You told me we need 2 years to work for your case. Then you submit your case for resettlement. That's what you told me. And back then also you said you don't have a specific resettlement program, but there are still possibilities to refer cases for resettlement in other countries. So you refer my case now. Because
you need an address. But you need to
yes, that's what
we told you that you need to declare an address that will be for communication purposes for us people to reach.
My address wasn't declared there in front of UNHCR, my shelter was there. I mean, what else do you need? When I have nothing, Mr. and Diana, my shelter was there, I didn't have anywhere. What I supposed to give you? Can you see it on my letter? My address is given in Michalakoipoulou 91. I don't have an address. What address? You should have accommodated me, given me an address, and then provided me with the monthly allowance, instead of forcing me to spend all my money.
I see that you are very, reluctant when you see that it's going to be the wrong thing to do to renew your...
It is wrong. Because why? Because the first reason I went to ask for these people was to leave Greece, right? But now I was permanently being trapped in this country. What am I fighting for the past 7 years? Can I ask you this simple question? What am I fighting for? for all this, why I tolerated being detained, why have I tolerated to appear before a court, why have I tolerated to go to jail even, for what? I sacrificed all this, so I leave this country. You have no rights to tell me right now, after all that I have been through, after all that you put me through, to tell me go renew your documents, try to find a job here, we will help you, connect you with other actors. What connections? If other actors were so active, helping refugees, well, you have meetings that regularly. Many of those meetings happen right there in front of any Michalakoipoulou 91. My shelter was there for 4 years. Why nobody approached me, offered me any help? I have written them, I have gone to their offices many times. Why nobody offered me any? What actor? Are you, I mean, what is it? Are you playing with me? Do you think I'm stupid here? What is this? I need a solution. I have a problem. The problem is, unfortunately, the only organization that is mandated to solve such kind of problems is UNHCR, because whoever else I'm asking for help, I'm begging for help, they say UNHCR. Enough is enough, UNHCR. Fix this problem. Don't make enemy out of refugees for yourself. I'm not your enemy, but you are trying to be my enemy. I don't like enemies. I will fight for the rest of my life. Fix my problem, please. What is this every day? Same discussion. The problem is clear, written, clear crystal. Address to UNHCR's high official in this office in Geneva. I even addressed Antonio Guterres, UN chief. The United Nations, can't you fix a simple problem? Can't you find asylum for one person that is asking for help since 2012? Count it from there, not from Greece. Why you didn't help me in Iraq? Let me ask you that. UNHCR.
Sorry, what did you say?
Why didn't you help me in Iraq?
Respond to the
UNHCR is UNHCR. Moments ago you said if I go to another UNHCR, they will not help you because UNHCR, right? So why didn't you help me in Iraq?
UNHCR operates, as I told you, within the frame of governments. So UNHCR...
Yeah, are you saying the Greek government is blocking my departure from Greece?
I'm just trying to inform you.
So, okay, is your information telling me that the Greek government is blocking my departure from Greece?
No, I'm just trying to give you some guidance on how you can reclaim this.
I'm not going to retry anything. I've been held hostage here. I don't need to renew any documents from Greece. I don't like this place. I suffer every minute of my life here.
It's your decision, of course, and we're not...
It's not a decision. I've been forced into this. I mean, I've been misled by this country. I've been robbed by this country. I've been tormented every day of my life here. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. When people go for ask for repatriation, you fix their problems immediately within 2 months. Why you can be so fast for resettlement?
Are you asking for repatriation? You're not asking for repatriation.
No, but I mean, when people are going to ask for repatriation, their request is being processed immediately. Not years, months, 2 months, maximum 3 months. I'm asking for one simple letter from UNHCR now. It took me 7 years and I'm still in the same spot.
Before I wanted to say something, and I don't read this as me or us trying to force you to read the document, but just maybe 3 things that are connected to the document. We see as UNHCR increased enforcement of immigration law, and without a valid document, I fear, that's my personal fear, here, but I fear that you may be more exposed to arrest, detention, and the experiences of the police that you have in the past. The second thing is that without having a valid document for your stay, even temporary in Greece, you were not able to access the support in terms of the money, the food, the possibility to have open a bank account, and all these elements that are necessary at least for you to survive. And it's not to ask someone to convince you to do that. Don't see it that way. It's just that at least I see this as a risk that without the document up to date, there is no way for the system, if you want to say so the mechanisms that are in place to be able to help you at least for the time that you are here. So that's the reason why I've been asking you referring to the document. Understanding that it's difficult to do, it's not something you want to do, but I just wanted to tell you why. It's your decision.
Yes, but what you said, as I said, explained, contradicts what UNHCR does. I mean, I had those papers, went about it, asked for help, nobody helped.
No, but I think, I
lost trust in the what system.
I mean, at this moment in time, there is no option for referral for resettlement from Greece.
As I said, you could refer my case to another UNHCR. If you think there is a prospect of for my resettlement from this office, from Greece, right now I need accommodation and I need survival help. Okay? You cannot do those either. For whatever reason, as I said, I need help me open a bank account in trust. So at least I could receive the donations I receive online, so I could support my survival. I could place a shelter in front of UNHCR again. Do something. Can you tell me you cannot do absolutely nothing? Only calling the police on me?
You're not calling the police on you. I can tell you what actions could be possibly taken.
Yeah, okay.
It's your choice.
Something.
It's just your choice.
If it was my choice, I would have stayed in Sweden. It's not my choice. Everything is being forced on me. I've been held hostage in this country. Hostage. What choice? I'm asking for a resettlement referral. If it was my choice, I would have been in a country long time ago. I would have a life there. I built a life something there. So for what choice? Where is my choice? Where is my choice?
I'm saying that I will just try to give you some information on the existing services, and then it's up to you whether you will reach out from them or not.
Well, existing services, I mean, it's not the logical, because, I mean, as I said, I try to benefit from these existing services for how many years since my deportation from Sweden in 2015, till these documents 1 month or 2 months prior to the expiration of the documents. Why nobody helped me? Wherever I went, including UNHCR, they called the police. Why? Why would I want now to renew these documents? So you could help me here another 6 years, call the police again on me, another 6 years, send me to court 24 more times, put me in prison 25 more times. So if anybody asks you why are you doing this to this person, you have an excuse. He has valid status in Greece. He cannot be resettled. He is fully protected. He cannot be resettled anywhere. That would be your excuse that is going to be telling the rest of the world. I never asked for asylum in this country. I'm not protected. I've been held hostage here. Fix my problem, please.
No, but for the resettlement, maybe just an asking for information for your resettlement, whether you have an updated document or not, will not make any difference.
That's exactly what I try to tell you.
But for your life here in Greece, until something else counts, it makes a lot of difference.
It isn't, because I tell you this from experience. I didn't make this up. I didn't make it. I've been through this for years. I mean, it is as if you don't believe me when I tell you I had these documents in my pockets wherever I went, wherever I asked for help, I showed them the documents. They resisted my name. Their system, for example, taxes. I can tell you openly. Supposedly they were supposed to help me for my accommodation. They didn't. They just didn't take my name in their system so they could receive money from UNHCR, whoever else is giving them funds. But me, no. Nothing, no benefits. And when I insisted on deleting my name, my information from their system, they threatened to call the police on me. And this happened. I'm not making this up. I can testify to this in any way you want. So I'm speaking from experience. When I had the documents, I never benefited from anything, even though I asked repeatedly, persistently, everywhere.
Okay, I think it's clear to us what you are trying to describe in your case, because you are describing very straightforwardly. I would like to ask you whether you are aware of spots that you can reach out for food, because I can hear about your livelihood right now. Do you know?
No, I can't go to the spots because they have sometimes from 1 to 2 or to 3, I think. They are spread across the Athens, 2 or 3 places, Red Cross inherited route for me. I can't go to those places because of the timing of those services, because within those time I have to ask for help for getting out of this country. I will be in front of UNHCR, for example. I will be in front of an embassy, example. I will be in front of another international organization to ask for help. If I go look for food there, I wouldn't be able to go ask for help in other places.
Okay, but just in case you do have these addresses, you know,
They are of no use for me, and that's not the solution. The solution right now, what is going to be working for me probably, if you help me out with opening the bank account in trust, so I could at least receive the donations I received from my fundraising campaign, so I could get myself food, another shelter maybe.
You know that the banking system here in Greece is private, so every private banking institution, they will ask for documents.
Your bank account in trust, not under my name, in trust, under UNHCR's name, specifically for Mr. Anwar.
This can be done, you know, that we cannot open a bank account for a person because it's...
For trust, on bank account in trust, there are a lawyer, consult with a lawyer. I try to find a lawyer, I can't find a lawyer, nobody gives me a lawyer. This is impossible. You can help me open a bank account in trust, so at least I can access those donations. Because otherwise I have no money, what am I supposed to eat? I would announce another hunger strike soon after. I will die. I have already health issues from last summer's hunger strike.
The bank account of yours, because only beneficiaries of the national protection opening bank accounts, it was a big issue in the past, and we have fought a lot, we have advocated strongly for the private institutions to open bank accounts to recognize refugees.
In trust, this is different from what you are going to issue for the regular refugees who are in the system. I'm not in the system. I have never been in the system. I was always being excluded from everything. Always being excluded from everything. So this is an alternative way that I propose. Open a bank account in trust for me. No need for any documents from me. Maybe if you need anything I have this, I could give it to you. But you are going to open a bank account under your name or under someone else's name. I don't know how you're going to do it. You have to consult with the lawyer and you give me information to do the bank account so I can access the donations I receive. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to have food. I'm honest with you. I've been surviving on other people's donations.
Okay.
I myself being bankrupted. I've been robbed of everything. I have absolutely nothing, one single penny. I spent thousands of euros. The Greek government owes me now. They give refugees are entitled to receive 150 euros per month. So count that for 7 years. how much money is it? They have to give me this money. Why they don't give me this money?
May I ask you something?
Give me a lawyer, get me this money from the government.
Anwar, may I ask you something else? Since you don't want to leave your sport, I would like to ask you, you don't want to leave your sport because you will be in front of UNHCR or other premises, so you don't want to go to receive food from a soup kitchen or somewhere else.
They are not it's not practical for me. That's what I'm saying. It's not practical for me because I don't know if there is a solution for me available. Because
are you aware though about this sport? In case, as a supporting solution, as a plan B,
they are not practical. Yes, I'm aware. I told you. I become aware of those from a letter from the Red Cross because I also been in Red Cross. A few weeks ago, I asked for accommodation, they didn't help me. I asked for food, survival aid, and they sent me a letter. This letter is public. You can go and see it.
Another thing I would think of, would you like us to try and see with the municipality of Athens whether the street working teams of the reception and support service of the municipality of Athens could reach out to you for you to be registered and possibly see whether you can be accommodated in shelters or whether they can reach out to you and bring you food where you are living.
Well, right now I have no place to live in. I am in the bushes. I sleep there, and I'm not fixed in a place. I don't have a shelter, so this is my day life. Like
as a homeless person, right?
From the beginning of the day, I'm in front of, for example, UNHCR, case 6 till 7. Then I go back to the National Library of Greece in order to charge my phone, edit my video, cover it, and then sleep there. The next day, I will be in somewhere else. So I have nowhere. So if you put...
As a homeless person that you just described yourself.
Yeah, you want to find me accommodation? Find me. I don't care how you want to find me accommodation. You want to help for my survival aid? Efficient way. Find me.
Accommodation right now, as I told you before, first of all falls under the Ministry of Migration and Asylum, and in any case, it goes through your active valid documents that for the time being, unfortunately, for recognizing the refugees and the beneficiaries of the national protection is very difficult. So that's why I'm discussing other options, one of which would be, as a homeless person, for you to be registered.
I'm not a homeless person. I've been held hostage here, they made me homeless. So, as a hostage in this country.
As you have ended up in this condition right now, would you like us to share with the municipality of Athens for the street working teams to reach out?
Why can't UNHCR accommodate me in a place? Well, you can't have a hostage?
But there is a specific path and there is a specific system that used to be active in the past. In any case, everything goes through active documentation.
What active documentation? You are again insulting my intelligence. My documents active, very active, you didn't help me. Now they are not active, you are using that as an excuse to again to evade responsibility.
No,
don't say that. I'm a person being held hostage. Can you help for my accommodation or not?
My intention is not to insult you and I'm not trying to fool you. I'm trying to tell you that right now, accommodation, official accommodation goes under the Ministry of Migration and Asylum. It's very difficult, unless almost impossible for recognized refugees, for beneficiaries of the international protection, and in any case, everything goes through a valid documentation. I'm just informing you, I'm not saying anything else. So,
you are saying this because you are treating this as a regular case. This is not a regular case.
I'm just describing the option.
This is not an option. This is something for those who, being through the system, are in the system, are already in the system. I'm not in the system. I have never been in the system.
Maybe you could be in the system for some things, but at least to survive.
No, I mean, why after 7 years? Why? Why would I do that? UNHCR has to accommodate me.
I would like to repeat my
Yes, I heard that.
question, whether you would like to...
As I said I need accommodation. Find me accommodation, I don't care how you do it. Right? Am I clear? I said I need help for my survival. Fine, man. I don't know how you fix this. You get me money, monthly allowance. You get me something else. I don't care. Help me. This is my needs are clear, right? My needs are clear. Accommodation, survival, my resettlement. Whether you're gonna do it through system, whatever that is, or whatever that means, I don't know. That's your job. So I don't care how you do it. Just do it. Find a place, tell me, send me the address, or you take me to the address, this is your place, you're gonna stay here, and this is, for example, give me a card for my food, so I can get myself food regularly. Without now I skip 2 meals a day. So that's how you're gonna do it. Otherwise, as I said, if UNHCR hands are tied, you cannot do absolutely nothing for me in this country. The best you could do, make a statement, ask appeal to other countries to grant me asylum urgently. Otherwise, refer my case to another UNHCR and ask them to help, and help for my transit to that UNHCR office. And this is legal. You are a global organization. If you do that, nobody can tell you don't do it.
For me, it's very clear what you are saying. You made clearly the point of us.
Yes, I agree with you all the time.
I will try for the time being. I will try to communicate with the municipality office to see whether we can support you temporarily in this way. And I think that we made ourselves clear well in what we can do and everything we cannot do, what we can offer and what we cannot offer. And from my side, I cannot really add anything else. I would like to thank you for sharing your thoughts and views with us, because I believe that we have reached the point as well that we need to think we will release the remand case, because the municipality needs to deal with it now.
So what happens now? I just go back to the street where I was and nothing happens? UNHCR is not going to do anything for me? Absolutely? And the meeting was nothing?
The meeting was not nothing. The meeting was for us to sit down for the first time after all these years and discuss. I hope that you take with you some things in your mind is clear what the UNHCR can do and what cannot do. As you said many times, our hands right now are quite tight in what we can offer. And
this is your policy. This is the policy you made it. I mean, the people are being resettled, relocated in other countries, resettled in other countries. You need to fix my problem. This shouldn't be what you are saying to me right now. After saying it, why you need so many years? What is the problem? Can you tell me what is the problem? Who is causing all these problems for me, being stuck in this country for 7 years? Well, should I go kill myself now? I don't have anything to eat.
no, you should not go and hurt yourself.
So what? Should I go and do another hunger strike in front of UNHCR and you ignore me for another 7 years?
No, you should not go and have a strike. And this is
So what else am I supposed to do? I told you I have no money.
This is what we try to do here, to clarify what we can do.
Why? I need help. Why you cannot? Humanitarian organization, why can't you help? Get me a tent, a shelter. Why you go to UNHCR and deliver me food there? Solution.
What you just said is quite similar to what I am describing. But I will try to discuss with the state working team.
No, it's not quite similar.
It's quite similar.
No, it's not similar because I will be in front of UNHCR, addressing my issue to UNHCR every day, every single minute, every single second. That here I am, a refugee, asking UNHCR for help for my settlement in another country. You have to make a statement, enough is enough. You have to make a statement, you have to come to your senses. You cannot play with a person's life for so many years. You are playing with my life for so many years. What is it? Asylum is not like this. Is this asylum?
You have been responsive.
You have not been responsive. What responsive? You call this responsive?
That's why
Being writing 3 letters. One is letter, 2 pages. 1 page. I could do this every day. And you have done dozens, it took you 3 years to write mystery letters. Now 3 years later, you are here telling me nothing.
We explained what we can do. And right now I cannot offer any other solution, unfortunately.
You have helped me for opening a bank account in trust.
We have told you that this can be done.
Why can't be done?
This can be done for anyone. Even for me, I cannot open any trust.
When there is no other options for me, when there is no other solution for me, what else? You cannot open me a bank account in trust. You cannot help me receive these monthly allowance. You cannot help me receive the monthly allowance that Greece owes me for so many years. You cannot transfer me to another UNHCR. You cannot transfer help for my resettlement. What you can do? Nothing? Why you have an office? Collect your stuff and go. So I go to, I find myself another solution, right? Find myself another solution. I kill some people, go pay people smugglers. This is what you do. 7 years. So should I be going to people smugglers, find a way, consult with other UNHCRs, if anybody, any UNHCR in anywhere is going to process my case for resettlement? What is this? Fix your problem. Tired of explaining why I should be hearing the same thing again. Where is Mustakas? The person who told me in these 2 years to refer my case for resettlement. Where is he?
Shall we conclude our discussion?
What conclusion? The conclusion is I have to go back outside, finish. This is the conclusion, right? I came here expecting I would find a solution. If it was all for nothing, I wouldn't have been coming here. This is, what is this?
We came here to see whether, sometimes we are requesting things and we don't find solutions because maybe we are requesting from wrong people or we are requesting the wrong things.
No, they are not requesting the wrong things from the wrong people. You are the United Nations Refugee Agency. You are mandated to do resettlement. I'm asking for resettlement. Isn't that your job?
Our capacity.
Are you telling me all these embassies that I've been to, they all are barriers? What is this?
I'm saying yet and again that UNHCR capacity. And
I don't care. I'm a refugee. I have a problem. Try fix my problem. Fix my problem. You don't have a problem. Your colleague said that you didn't, but you still have the capacity to research my case, individual cases under certain circumstances for resettlement to other countries. What other circumstances are you expecting to happen here? I have no money. I've been in hunger strike. What else do you expect? You tell me. What else circumstances are you looking for in order to realize that this person cannot stay here? You have to, should I be dead somewhere? What is this? Asylum is not like this. Asylum, a person seeks asylum to be safe in a country. I fled persecution in 2005 for a reason. To save my life, am I safe? No. Am I safe really in this country? No. The problem hasn't been solved. You have to fix this. How do you fix it? Where is your High Commissioner representative? Why should I be even speaking with you, the person, new faces? I've been in front of UNHCR, your boss never came to speak to me even once.
Your status,
How?
Your status, even though you say that you didn't want to, your status was provided to you according to this constitution. So the status that you had acquired that actually right now is not valid is actually due to this constitution. This was the idea that you will be staying here, you will be protecting the Greece and you will
No, that's the problem. I will not be protected. This is where we have problem. I've been misled in Greece in 2015. I never asked for asylum in this country. I never wanted to be in this country. That's why I say hostage of Europe. I'm not hostage. I've been held hostage against my will. I have, as all those aside, I have no prospect, no future in this country. Why would I want to spend my life here? I don't want to. Fix this problem, mister. Don't tell me, if you are planning on resettling me in another country, but you are not telling me that, okay, you could help my settlement temporarily until the time is right and you refer my case to resettlement. If this is not a case, I don't want to be in this country. If this is a problem, please revoke. I need help. I beg you. I don't want to spend another single minute of my life. If these documents needs to be revoked, revoke them. I don't know. Tell the to deport me, to send me somewhere else, somewhere I could receive help. I don't want to be here anymore.
Because I saw in one of your mails that we discussed about deportation. Deportation means that you will be sent back to your country.
No, I didn't say specifically to be deported. I said I asked the Greek state to send me to a deportation camp, so at least I have a shelter there. At least I receive some food, not good quality food, but at least I will have some food. I wouldn't have wouldn't be on other people's, reliant on other people's donations. Until UNHCR finds me a solution in another country.
Deportation camps though have some other consequences. I mean, further step would be the real deportation afterwards.
Yeah, I wasn't deported in Amygdala in 2018. Why they didn't deport me? Why they released me? I wonder.
There's always a risk that you are...
Why you cannot see? All this has affected me. It's affecting me every day. I've been tormented. I feel being tormented right now.
But that's what I was saying.
So I need a solution.
At least temporarily.
Temporarily, what do you mean temporarily? Temporarily, what do you mean temporarily? 1 week? 1 month? 1 year? Other 7 years? Temporarily, how long do you need? As I asked earlier, where is Masterclass? Your 2-year time is over. Where is it? I should be resettled in another country. Why are you pushing for my further imprisonment in this country? Has UNHCR been paid by other countries? Have you been paid by the Iranian terrorist regime? I want to know.
May I ask you something?
No, can you answer my question? Have you been paid by the Iranian terrorist regime? Have you been paid by other actors to do this to me? What is this? I want to know. I have a right to know. Why are you doing this to my life?
I believe that if you believe the things that you are saying, you will be able to discuss with them. I mean,
Yeah, I'm discussing. I'm asking right now. I have written in my email.
you will be reaching out to us if you really believe what you're just saying.
Yeah, haven't I reached out yet? May I?
I want to ask
Yeah.
something.
Have you been paid? Where is it? This is my latest email?
Yeah, I believe that this was a question that was not really addressed and expecting an answer.
Yeah, of course, when I write something and sign it, and with an actual answer, digitally signed. Do you want me to sign it right now with a pen?
Well, in this regard, may I ask you something? Honestly, do you believe that Greece, in UNHCR Greece, could resettle you and we don't do it for some reason?
Yes, that's what's happening. Why?
What is the reason? And which would be this reason?
You tell me.
I mean,
You tell me, because from my perspective is you are being paid, you are being bribed. I'm honest. I have nothing to hide. I have written it to you. I have written it to your High Commissioner, Filippo Grandi. You are being bribed to do this to me. Specifically, why have I been singled out for the past 7 years, deprived of everything? Why? Answer me this question. Why have I been singled? I asked for help. Why you never helped me begin with me? You in 2017, your master says UNHCR means 2 years. Your 2 years is over. Far behind us. Where is my resettlement letter? I asked him to give me a resettlement letter. He said the resettlement letter is bullshit. He said, we are going to submit your case for resettlement. There will be no position to refuse you. We need 2 years. Where is it? I have nothing to eat. Tell me, have you been paid by other countries? Have you been bribed? This is a question and I'm expecting answers. I also written it.
I understand that this is a question that it's straightforward, of course, we are here to support you, and it's
What support, Mr.?
outrageous to discuss about this. I
No, it's not outrageous. What you are doing to me is outrageous.
How can you believe that we could possibly support this type of systems? I mean, we are here to support refugees and asylum seekers.
Where is it? Prove it to me.
If you want,
Right? Prove it to me. I have been asking for accommodation for 7 years, straight years.
Anwar,
Receiving monthly allowance. You are using right now, you are using this an excuse to evade responsibility. When in fact I had those documents valid in my pocket and I showed it to you and still I received nothing.
I have been in the field for years, Anwar. I have supported hundreds of asylum seekers in many ways, but always according to my capacities.
Yeah, but you never did
If you
help
want to
me.
tell you that my hands are tied, I will tell you that I have.
But you never helped me.
Because your requests cannot be covered by us.
Why? Accommodation, why can't you cover? Survival aid, why can't you cover? Why you haven't been able to cover it for the last 7 years?
For the reasons explained.
What reasons?
So if you want me to...
I have, now you say I don't have documents. What was your reason in 2000, what was your excuse in 2015? In 2016? In 2017? When I had a shelter right in front of UNHCR, I was on hunger strike. Why you didn't offer me any help? Do you think I didn't ask for accommodation then? Do you think I didn't ask for monthly allowance back then? I need to find a solution out of this country.
We can take it one by one, we can check...
One by one,
and discuss.
we are...
Since you're asking me why...
Yes, have you been bribed? Have you been as the United Nations Refugee Agency, been bribed by other entities to bring all these miseries upon my life? This is a question. I expect answers. You cannot answer it. Ask your High Commissioner's representative General to answer it. 7 years. I deserve answers. Do you know where are you from?
I'm from Italy.
If you are, do you know what other people do in other countries? If any entities put anybody through such situation, they go buy a gun and shoot at you. This is what you deserve. And yet I am here begging you, please help my program. Do I have a gun on me? You have a gun on me. I can't take this anymore. Fix my program. Make a statement. You can't do it? Refer my case to another UNHCR office. I'm done. I have addressed my issue to UNHCR a million times in writing, in telling, in tweets, with videos, time out. Over. I can't take this anymore. Enough of this. Have you been paid? You haven't been paid. Otherwise,
We have not been paid.
maybe you have because you haven't answered my question right.
Otherwise, you would be here talking to me.
No, you are talking to me and telling me nothing.
What we are trying
And it makes me feel my question even more highlighted for me. Have you been paid? You know, it came again, right? This moment to my mind.
Anwar, no, it has not been paid. And since you feel that we have answered nothing to you,
No, nothing. You tell me, what did you do?
I cannot, since you feel that we have not answered...
No, it's not about the feeling. You tell me, you are an agent at UNHCR. I've been there, you have seen my shelter or not, I don't know. Tell me, what did you do? Except for these 2 letters that you have right now in front of you. What did UNHCR has offered to me that I never accepted? Question. What did UNHCR has offered to me that I never accepted? Did you offer me accommodation that I didn't accept? Did you offer me this monthly allowance that I didn't accept? No.
So,
To both questions.
we are...
Yes.
Now,
Mastercard said we need 2 years. We don't care how you survive. Then we submit your case. Where is Mastercard? Mastercard said forward me your correspondence with other organizations here in Greece, which I did. And then based on your concrete or concrete information that you provided, we try to, build a case. Do I have a case with UNHCR? What is my case number?
You have a case with the asylum service and the Greek state.
Do I have a case with UNHCR? No.
You don't have a case with the UNHCR.
Why?
Because you have a case with the Greek authorities.
So,
because the Greek authorities run the support here.
Yeah, but after all these years that I'm addressing UNHCR, I still don't have a case with UNHCR?
Because the cases are led by the Greek authorities.
Where is the representative of the Greek government?
For that,
Where is the representative of the Greek government?
If you want to check your case, you should address the asylum service.
Why should I address to them? I am addressing UNHCR.
If you want us to support you to access the asylum service, you
No, I'm not asking you to support me to asylum service. I'm asking you for my resettlement.
But there is
I'm asking you to do your job.
there is no resettlement.
If I needed to access to asylum authorities, why would I come ask UNHCR to do that for me? I would go myself.
I understand, but now that, I think we are also quite clear that the resettlement is not an option.
Your resettlement is not an option. Make a statement. Don't ask them to have a solution for my life. Are you going to let me be in the street rotten, like an animal, with no life or prospect or whatsoever?
If it helps, you can of course put that in writing again and indicate that.
I have the writing. How many times I have the last time I wrote to UNHCR was on July 12th, 10 days ago.
So
8 days ago.
let's see it in another way. Let's clarify what we cannot do for you, so as for you as well to not exhaust your energy towards an entity that cannot support you.
Well, you need to, if you cannot fix my problem, the thing is you can issue a statement, right? Because your intention should be helping find a solution, right? And your intention shouldn't be for pushing my father imprisonment in this, because that's not going to happen. And the more you try for this way, this case is going to get bigger and bigger, and you are going to be ashamed globally at some point. So I advise UNHCR to avoid this, because I'm a human being. I have intelligence, You have taken everything from me, but so far, at least I know what is happening. I'm aware of my surroundings. So, make a statement about my case. Because everybody I go, I ask the embassy, US embassy, what they give me. They give me a piece of paper, UNHCR. I go to Australian embassy, they give me a piece of paper, address me to UNHCR. Yeah, I go to the Canadian embassy, they refer me to UNHCR. Write me a clear picture, address it clearly. This person, dear Canadian embassy, dear US embassy, dear Australian embassy, we appeal to your sense of humanity. As UNHCR, they have been restricted by European regulations or Greece's regulations, laws, whatever it is. I don't know if there is really, as you claim so. We cannot, our hands are tied, we cannot help this person, but this person needs protection. He cannot settle in this country, he cannot return to his country of origin. If there is a way for your country, for Canada, for US, for Australia to help him out, please, we are on behalf of UNHCR, call upon you to help him out.
And that's what we do when we do resettlement, so that we approach an embassy, we request to resettle a person. But what
no, that's not you do. That's not what you do when you do a resettlement. When you do a resettlement, there are forms you fill.
Essentially,
right now what I'm asking for you is to write a letter. Make a statement. You don't want to write a letter specifically addressed to the embassy, make a public statement.
No, that's what you're saying, that that's not an option.
Yeah, why that's not an option?
Because of the fact that there is no resettlement.
Yeah, that's why there is not resettlement from Greece. Why do you have an office in Greece? Why UNHCR has an office in Greece? Can you answer me this question?
I think we did.
You have? No, you haven't.
We did,
UNHCR has 3 jobs. UNHCR has 3 jobs globally. I pointed out for you. Repatriation, resettlement, integration. 2 of it cannot be practiced in my case. Durable solution. Find durable solution. There is nothing else to it. Make a public statement from UNHCR, public statement. Send a tweet. So I can't find another solution for me, because if UNHCR, there is absolutely no hope for me from UNHCR. But if you could issue this statement or give this letter, I can make it public, I can ask other people, because there is a prospect for me. There are alternative ways for me, maybe alternative doors will open for me. In Australia, for example, I need only one person to be my sponsor in order to apply for global special humanitarian visa. So if I have this letter, I have been in contact with many organizations, I send them this letter, they may consider. But now all they say is UNHCR. Yeah. So but you are playing with me here. You are not giving me a letter.
I agree with you that the embassies will look at UNHCR.
But you say you are not doing your job in Greece, and you say we don't give you a letter, and we only call the police for you. You go, I don't know, go find your food 1 meal a day somewhere. This is the address. Go. This is the time they are going to give you food.
What you are trying to explain is that it's not possible for us.
No, it's not possible. This is not your job. If this is not possible, if it's not possible, why the embassy ask UNHCR for a resettlement trial? Why the embassy tells me that UNHCR's mandate global aid is a them lying, or with due respect, it's you lying. Somebody is lying here. Right?
I cannot speak for
Why you cannot speak? They have given me a letter formally. They have given me a letter formally, UNHCR's mandate globally for resettlement.
But I see we agree to disagree.
No, what agree to disagree? Well, we are not agree on anything. You don't see my plight. You don't see me as a human being. You don't care for my life. You don't care for my future. Nothing. You don't care enough. You don't care enough to issue a simple statement. You don't care enough to write a simple tweet. You don't care enough in a way to help me find a way out of this country. Otherwise, what should do? I mean, what is my prospect? I'm asking for lawyers to find solution for my case. Nobody gives me a lawyer. Put yourself in my situation. Even lawyers, I cannot get a lawyer to find out how I can find my way out of this mess.
That's supposed to be provided through documents only, you know that. You want a solution?
I have a problem here. I've been held hostage. Somebody needs to help me. I've been held hostage. This is the case. I've been held hostage in Greece. I'm not a refugee. I've been held hostage in Greece. What refugee? Refugee is not like this. Asylum is not like this. I go to the minister's office to send me to deportation camp. Ask UNHCR to find me a solution. My problem is with UNHCR. Find me a solution, UNHCR.
But when you describe things apparently UNHCR cannot find a solution.
Why you cannot find a solution? Writing a statement is so difficult? Should I grab my camera and record it? I will ask you on the camera. Right? Can I go grab it?
No.
Why not? Are you hiding something? Tell me on the camera.
No, because we are not consenting to be recorded.
Yeah, what about my life here? Why am I here, do you think? Because you are responsible. Mandated by the rest of the world. Why am I here? Do you realize?
You're here because you came here to discuss with us and we came here upon your request.
Yeah, my request, what is it? My resettlement. What is your response to that? Where is my status? So you are not responding to anything.
Apparently I'm not covered the request though. This is how I see it then. Because
You have to make it formal. Why can't you make it formal? I ask if I go grab my camera, you say it on the camera.
you want something personal.
It takes to me, it's not personally.
No, I mean you want to receive a notification for you because UNHCR is publishing many things for refugees and asylum seekers and beneficiaries of international protection, stating many things in public very often.
Yeah, you speak about individual cases. I have seen your tweets. You tweet about individual cases many times. So, make a tweet, make a statement about this case. This is a case, isn't it? Am I not a case?
If you want, you are a refugee and you are speaking.
No, I'm not a refugee. I'm a hostage here.
If you are not a refugee, then you would also risk that the authorities return you back to your country.
But they are not doing it, and all they are doing is the police. I don't know what is going on here. Everybody is calling the police. This needs to stop at some point. For how many years are we going to continue doing this?
But we go back again to the same question we saw at the beginning, because as long as you need to show that you have a valid document.
There is no, I don't need to make an valid document to stay in this country. I said I'm being held hostage here.
No, but
end of the story. I'm being held hostage here. I never asked for asylum in this country.
No, I understand, but now you are here. And what you are trying to do is try to see under the circumstances what is it that could be done. Because
what is it you could be done? You say there are many practical ways. I don't understand why you cannot do any of those. Make a statement. Make a statement right now on the camera. You can do it. You are not authorized to do it. Go back to Europe, you speak with Zara, ask her to make a statement. Give me a letter so I can take it to the embassy. Dear embassy, I have been coming here asking you and your country to grant me asylum entry to your country. You have been referring me to UNHCR. This is UNHCR. UNHCR cannot help me. This is their reason. Don't say in your letter, we advocate for integration in Greece, when you clearly know that I cannot be integrated in this country. Ask the country to have a compassionate response. If you give me this letter or make this statement, maybe there will be other people who would consider helping me out through other ways. For example, private sponsorship. Now I secured some sponsors from Canada. They withdrew because they said UNHCR has to help you. Tired, exhausted.
You were heard. You made yourself clear. We know your arguments. We take them with us. Unfortunately, right now I cannot offer any solution. I don't have anything else to say. In any case, maybe you can take it another way and say that you made us understand that you cannot really offer a solution right now. So
when we can offer a solution? You don't know for how long I have to wait?
I don't know whether we will be able to offer a solution. Yes, this is what I am able to share with you. Unfortunately, I don't know whether and if we will ever manage to offer a solution. And this discussion actually helped me to realize that. And at least this is what I'm going to take with me living out of this discussion.
Well, I mean, you have to make a statement. At least this is what you should do to this person. Are you going to make a statement as UNHCR?
You can respond to your writing if you want to the email that you have sent us, laying out what we can and what we cannot do. That we can post.
Are you going to, as UNHCR, make a statement, call upon other countries to grant me asylum, or not? Or safe access to their territory? I have no country to go back to. I cannot settle in this country. You say you cannot refer my case for resettlement for whatever reason. Are you not doing resettling absolutely nobody? Are you not resettling absolutely nobody, or you do resettle some people, but this is the UNHCR approach for my case?
No, this is...
Can you answer this question?
No, you're not discriminating. Definitely not.
No,
So you are not resettling nobody?
we are not resettling anybody from Greece, but there are sometimes relocation programs for Greece that are decided by Brussels, by the European Union.
Yeah, but why IOM? I know people from IOM who said UNHCR sends them lists of people who are being resettled in other countries outside Europe.
This is what
Canada, for example.
No, the IOM refers actually to probably, if we are talking about the IOM in Greece,
Yes, IOM Greece.
the relocation program that was for European countries under the ministry to actually facilitate the process. It's not that we did it recently, it just facilitated and helped for this process to be conducted. It was actually an agreement between the Ministry of Asylum, Migration and Asylum of Greece with other countries, foreign countries, with bilateral discussions. It wasn't the UNHCR problem. We just asked and then we were to facilitate, to help.
No, you didn't understand. IOM said you are sending them lists for people who are to be resettled in countries outside Europe. Canada, they told me.
No, this is not happening.
It never happened?
I'm not aware of this. I mean, the only what I could imagine is maybe if there is the husband here and the wife there, and it's a family invitation that maybe, but other than that I'm not aware.
Well, I mean, what should I expect from UNHCR now?
I'm saying again, I'm totally with you.
I have no food.
I want to be honest with you. I'm taking with me all the things that you have said with us.
Have you recorded it?
I know, don't worry. I have them deeply in my mind. Okay. Right now I don't offer any solution. I have to be honest with you. And I don't see any way of offering a solution on the specific requests of yours. The only thing I can see is checking with the municipality, as I told you. If you are not willing to receive support from there, it's fine by me. You are free to receive.
No, as I said, I need accommodation, I need survival aid. I don't care how you do it. That's what I said.
So you can check with the municipality.
I think I said I need accommodation. Take me to a place, put me in a place. This is your place. You tell me you're gonna stay here. UNHCR going to support you. Yeah, I need also survival aid. I don't care how you do it. Do it. You can do it from yourself. Why you municipality? I mean, this is also a question. You receive funds from the rest of the world. All this money coming to this country, to your account, to Greek government's account.
Shall we release the room?
Yeah, I mean, are you going to help me out?
I'm taking everything that we discussed with you.
When are you going to come back to me?
We'll go back to the office, discuss it, and then I suppose by next week it should be possible for us to reply to you.
Why next week? What should I do until next week? I don't have anything.
I just want to see also when other colleagues.
This is urgent.
But
Adriana, I need to go to the third floor for just a minute and I'm coming down.
Okay, I'll wait for you. Yes? Yes.
Some 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, something like this. I need to speak upstairs.
Here at the address where UNHCR sent me yesterday. I had a meeting with two of their employees, a long meeting, and they say they They are not going to help me out with absolutely nothing, not my accommodation, not my survival, not my resettlement, nothing. And I will be on my own. And what is going to happen, I have absolutely no idea. And right now I have absolutely no money, and I don't know. Am I going to be forced into taking another hunger strike in front of UNHCR? What is going to happen? I have no clue. But the situation still remains unresolved and extremely critical. So I also had the conversation, all of it recorded audio. So I'm not sure if I'm going to publish it or not, but probably I will. That would be it for for today's event, today's meeting with UNHCR, and they did nothing, just so you know. And that would be it. Please go sign my petition. Please consider making a donation. And I look forward to your kind solidarity and support as possible. Thank you.